Hi, Kenny. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me today. And to start off, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into the barbershop business?
Hello, thank you, Suhail, for having me. It's an honor to be interviewed. Hopefully, all the information I give you can help you or anybody that's listening, through future endeavors in business. Let me start by saying, first, I think I was about 16 when I started cutting hair. That was but just family, friends. I was really interested in shaping hair and making people feel beautiful on the outside as well as but yeah, I mean, about 16, that's when I started. I started going to school a little bit late, like about 18. I was at Lifestyles Barber Academy for a bit, and I did my service there. And probably we've been in business about 6 years now. That I can think about it. So yeah, that's where we're at now.
That's awesome. What inspired you to take the leap and open your own barbershop instead of working for someone else?
Well, the main thing I think is my freedom. I really wanted to be able to be very flexible with people, and I didn't want set schedules or anything for myself. Obviously, with the employees, I got to set certain schedules, but I mean, I
Right,
have the
right.
freedom to be able to come in, cut hair, move over to financial. I mean, it's my own little business, my own little baby. So I mean, I get to move it how I want to move it, and it's really, yeah, it's really satisfying to be able to do it on your own.
Nice, nice. So how did things go when you first opened?
Oh, yeah, things were rough. Things were rough. It's not for the weak. You got to be tough. Sometimes days where nobody will come in and it breaks your spirit if you don't have a strong one. But I mean, you just push forward, you keep going, and always hope for the best, man. Never give up. And because once you give up, that's it. You lost the game by yourself. But I always kept it moving forward. But it was definitely very tough and emotionally draining as well. You understand me,
Right.
like, but I mean, keep the dream, keep your head straight, and keep moving forward. I mean, that's how we got to where we're at now. So yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Yes, that's how you would do it. Well, I personally think that what it doesn't matter what you do, what kind of business you do. When you first start, it's always tough, but you always learn from the experience. And I'm glad you did it. You never gave up.
I mean, yeah, it's always been one of my dreams to be able to have my, own place of business.
Right.
And cutting hair just seemed the natural fit for me. I mean, I've always liked playing with scissors when I was a little kid. So, the
Right.
natural things happening. Yeah, I think a big one of the biggest things I learned is to stay focused, be able to speak to your customer, and give them the cut that they want. A lot of different people like to let me give you this cut instead of what you want. But over here we take care of our clients and we give them exactly what they want and exactly what they come for. And I mean, always great customer service is always good, polite, and we try to make it a family friendly, barbershop. I mean, we got little hoops for the kids and any TVs for the adults to watch games or anything, but it's always friendly. No swearing in my shop. It's very clean. It's for everybody.
Nice. Nice. Family friendly. Very nice.
Correct, definitely.
So where would you say your business is at today?
Today we're doing very well. So we got a very good spot with a lot of traffic. We got our regulars coming in, and we got a few randoms that come in every now and then. But I mean, we're a very strong place. I got a couple of guys with me. I got 5 different barbers, and I mean, they got their tools, they're pros. We've known each other for quite some time, and I mean, I really love the way they work. Like I said, no swearing. Everybody's very professional in our establishment, and I love. I mean, kids get their haircuts there. My boys no fades. We style beards. I mean, we got something for everybody. Every now and then we do have a guest. Not a barber. Well, she does women's hair, so she'll come in, maybe once a week. I mean, she sets her own schedule. She's got her own people. I basically ran out a spot to her, and like that way, we can also have female clients to get their hair done, and you know how that goes. I don't really do women's hair, but you have to have that in your playing cards.
Right, right. So that means you have a big spot. You have a nice shop, a
It's
big one.
it's nice. It's a decent size. It's not it's not
Right,
too big. But hey, the more mirrors you put around, the bigger it
right,
looks. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So
right, right.
yeah,
All
definitely.
right. So my next question would be, what would you say your biggest strengths are right now? Or did I ask you that already?
No, you did not. That's a good question, Mr. Suhel. I think our biggest strength is definitely the team. We're very tight together. The atmosphere we have, like I said, very family orientated. And the regulars, we already know them by names. That we have nicknames as well. Like if they request, everybody. It's like a friendly vibe. Like, and that's probably the best strength is my team. My guys are incredible. I mean, sometimes heads bump, but at the end of the day, everybody's very professional, and I love how they treat each other. I mean, being a leader, you have to show that as well. You cannot hold grudges with your team, and it just all around friends. Like we're all friends. We hang out, after work or another events or something. We're all pretty much friends as well. So I mean, it's a great dynamic that we have in our shop.
Right. So that being said, what about some of your weaknesses or challenges you are currently facing?
Challenges every day, man. There's always something new. Somebody's machine breaks, somebody drops something, breaks. There's always something going on. And I mean, it keeps you on your toes. Just recently, we had one of our chairs snap. I guess it wasn't getting oiled enough. And I mean, but obviously the team member didn't know that he had to take care of his own chair. But I mean, it's a quick fix. You can't be mad at your team for not knowing something you didn't tell them. So I mean, I think partially that. I mean, I am fairly new at the business as well, but through trial and error, we all learn and progress. But I mean, weakness. I can't say we have like very weak. I mean, the team plays off of each other. So some of my team members' weakness is my other team members' strengths. So we can interchange. So I mean, it's just you really got to know how to play with the cards that you're dealt with. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. So what kind of competition do you face around there? Like
Competition.
around your area?
So we're actually located in a mall type setting. So we got plenty of competition, but the thing I think that sets us apart is just our family friendly ambiance in the place. Because I know other shops, the barber shops have hard language every now and then, and they try to make it more man dominated, like alpha male. But our shop is for everybody, and I think that's what adds the uniqueness to us. And I mean, yeah, there's competition, but I mean, hey, we got something different for everybody in there. So what can I say? I don't consider them competition. No, but
Right,
at the end of
right,
the day, competition is always good. It keeps you on your toes. It keeps you constantly trying to renovate yourself and reinvent your style and what you're trying to do, add new promotions, get something, putting life into your business. So competition is always necessary and needed, and it's friendly. I mean, there hasn't been anybody trying to, steal our
right.
customers or anything like that, but no, it's a good ambiance. So yeah, on
Okay,
that
very
aspect.
nice, very nice. Well, from what I learned, you're very successful at what you're doing. But would you say there are any opportunities that you haven't taken any advantages of?
Uh, that's a tough question. Has there been? Well, I can say, yeah. One thing that comes to mind is not having a. I haven't taken advantage of having a full time female barber. And that is definitely something. Now speaking about it, it would be definitely something that I should start moving towards to evolve my to evolve the barbershop, So yeah, definitely now thinking about it, that's probably the most I haven't taken advantage of, in which I should. But another aspects that I can think of, I've tried, I've always focused on what I wanted to do. So I've tried my best with anybody that can teach me something or something I can learn from somebody else. I mean, I constantly learn from my team every day. And I mean, yeah, I guess it's just definitely that. I need a more female presence in our shop to bring in more female clientele, I guess. That's
Right.
probably it. Yeah,
What do
definitely.
you think? What do you think about a second shop? Or maybe it's not the right time yet.
We're in the process of looking at this. So the main thing is just location. It would be very difficult if I had a shop in Tacoma and then one in Seattle. That
Right.
commute would be a nightmare. But I mean, definitely maybe a shop close by, something like that. So if I'm missing certain things from one shop, I could just bring them over to the other one and interchange. I mean, that would be great if I could have that. But as of now, we're working on this one. We only got one shop so far, and we're trying to get another one. Just looking for location, and then I got to find another team, and I have to entrust one of my boys to be able to, take the mantle and actually do his own thing at the other shop. I mean, yeah, yeah, probably a little bit of trust issue too, because it's taken me
Right.
so much to be able to build this, and it's like I said, it's like your baby, so you want to be
Right.
very careful with who you leave your baby with. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And whose
Right.
hands, who's
Right.
taking care of your project. So I mean, definitely down the line, probably in about a year or two, yeah, I could definitely see me opening another shop. And I have my right hand man that I'm pretty sure he would be more than happy to step it up and then take care of the other shop. But yeah, 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 definitely. Always moving
That's
forward.
great. That's great. Well, the future looks bright. Since we have already started asking questions about the future, I want to continue asking you more questions about the future.
Yes, of course.
So, so looking ahead, what's one big issue or question you're trying to figure out for the business?
Say that one more time, sir.
So looking ahead, right? What's one big issue or question you're trying to figure out for the business?
Uh, styles change so constant, you don't know what's in style or what's not in style. I mean, it
Right,
really depends on what's going on with the music or the famous people, and that's the thing, that's definitely a hard. Yeah, like you have to stay up. You have to know how to do your tapers. You have to know how to do your fades. You got to be able to lineups. Also, sometimes people want the white chalk in it. Like there's always these custom things, and if you don't have what they want, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's better to have all these things and not need them than need
right,
them and not have them. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
definitely that's moving in the future. I want to be able to probably have an access to where I can see what's happening, what is the hairstyles that are going on. I mean, as of recently, like what was it? A lot of people they're sporting the mullet again. It's coming back.
Right.
Like yeah, and I mean it's not even joking. Like there's a lot of people that come in. Hey, I just want a little a little fade on the side, but I want the back
Right,
long. I mean, they don't call it mullet, but I mean that's what it is, and
right.
it's just constantly always trying to keep up and watch what is going on in social media or in the movies or in the music, just to be up to date with everything. But the great thing is that we usually have regulars, and like we got these old schoolers that come in and they just want their little buzz cut. That's it, and they keep it legit. So I mean, there's always that, but definitely reinventing. Always, that's probably one question that I would always want to get answered for the future. Is like, how can I reinvent in order to give my customers the best experience and the best type of haircuts that we can provide. I guess that would be the way I can answer that.
Oh, well, if someone could research or analyze that for you, what kind of information would help the most?
Hmm. I guess information that would help the most would be location. Location is key. You have to have a very good location with enough traffic. And by traffic, I don't mean like cars or anything, but I mean like the traffic of customers. That's why we're located in a mall right now. And I mean, it makes it a lot easier because there's constant people walking around. And I mean, they're looking at our shop. And like I said, we got little hoops for the kids. And, people start looking in there and, hey, what's that about?
Right,
So if I could get somebody, yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have somebody that could just tell you these things, but basically it's the book that I'm writing because I've noticed that this works for me, right? Like when I first installed the basketball hoop in there, it's a little hoop with a net, it's for the kids. When we first installed it, a lot of our barbers didn't like it. Um,
mm,
but after a while they kind of they want to take a break, they start shooting some hoop, and then they felt the vibe. And I mean, that's something I just pulled out of the air, like
right.
thinking, all right, I like to throw a little basketball myself, and so I wanted to incorporate that into my shop, so like just personalize it myself. um but yeah, maybe I should be the one that writes a book like that. I mean, if I could have something like that, it would be amazing. Like just a book to give you suggestions and ideas of how you can move forward in your business. Yeah, that would be amazing. And I
Right,
mean, yeah, like I said, maybe you inspired me. I might have to write one and then see how it helps people out there.
right, right. All right. So, do you have any documentations or any information I could look at, like sales patterns or customer data, or like you told me about your appointments, right? And how you set up the book, how you set up the appointments and book them appointments.
Correct, correct. So in
Yeah.
the beginning, yeah, I was the main one doing the appointment scheduling and everything. But as our shop evolved, most of my barbers are they're in charge of their own scheduling because they know they have their set customers and everything, and so they know, okay, this is the dates that this person likes to come in, so that it's better for them to schedule it as opposed to me scheduling it for them. Um,
Right.
schematics and everything. I mean, most of the things is like financial things, so I can't really tell you, or unless you're an
Right.
IRS and you're trying to get me for tax evasion.
No, I
No, but
understand. No, you don't. No, no,
no,
you don't. We don't really have to go that deep. But like, I just wanted to get an idea of, how the
no.
sales
So
pattern would look like,
I
because
understand what you're saying. Yeah.
it really, I personally think that it really depends on the business, how big the business is.
Mm,
But if if someone wants to open a barbershop, I want him to get an idea of,
gotcha.
what would the
Okay.
sales
So
look like, and everything, and expenses and all those
gotcha,
things that
gotcha.
goes along the way.
You gotta be definitely advice something like that along those lines would be you got to make sure you have double of what you think you need to start
Right,
out. That way you're fully set on the financial. um and That's a tough one, but definitely always don't be afraid and expect that you will have slow days. Always remember that there will be slow days, but don't get discouraged. um as far as and scheduling as well, sometimes people will break schedules. Like they'll say they're coming in, they don't come in. What do you do? And there's so many challenges that we have to, but you will learn your own style. See, I would love if I could, you know, teach somebody how to do it. I mean, but once you learn how to fish, you know how to fish. You get what I'm trying to
right,
say? It's
right,
just you have to really own it yourself, because I could tell you all day and this and that, but then it wouldn't work for whatever business you're trying to hold. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Um, but definitely always be prepared with about double of what you think you need, and then and don't worry about, sometimes you're gonna take some losses, and you got to do it in order to keep certain customers and get the flow going with the with the customers. But definitely, yeah, don't be afraid, keep moving forward, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, I wanted to ask you. a question that's related to this, but I think you have answered. But if you wanted to add some other things to it, you can always do that. So my question was, what would a successful outcome would look like for you? But I think you have already answered this. If you want to
Well, I
add
mean, we could
some
no, we can knock it
opinions,
again. A successful outcome, definitely what is going on now. I mean, I feel I take it day by day. You know, especially now because I used to try to I need to get this shop going. I need and it added so much unneeded pressure on me instead of doing it the way I do it now. It's from day to day. So I'm winning every little battle from
right?
day to day. And then at
Right.
the end of the month or something, I have won a war because I've been winning these little battles every day. So you got to take it as it comes and never be overwhelmed. It's always good to look at the future, but also focus on what you're doing now. And that way you will build a good ladder to the future. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, if I did, I really think about the customers I've had, and if I really didn't focus and give them special attention, they wouldn't be coming back. You know, and then that's the thing. You have to you have to measure your success in it's not really financial to me at this point. That's not what I feel is successful. I feel that my customers return to me. That is successful for me. That
Right.
your customers stay loyal to you and they're constantly coming, bringing you new stories about their life, and that's a success as well. Like learning new things about other people. And,
Right.
you're basically, in a way, you're like living through them, while they're
Right.
telling you these
Right.
stories. And, you're learning their lessons as well while they're telling you the story. So definitely that's a success in itself. So, I mean, you got to find little success in everyday things that you do.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, Kenny. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for sharing your story, insights. I really appreciate your time. And this was great. This was just great. And I think this will wrap everything up. Thank you. I
Hey, I
appreciate it.
really appreciate you having me on today, Mr. Swell. Amazing. Hopefully, my tips can help anybody that's listening or help yourself in any future business that you might try to open.
Well,
Thank you. You've been amazing.
I'm sure it will. I'm pretty sure because I have learned things from you, and this is just beyond beyond anything. I couldn't have anyone. I was thinking about having you on my set and ask you questions because
Mm.
I think you're the one that is that I know other people who have businesses, but I think you have been very successful for because since you've been doing this for a long time and you know how to work with it. And since you were 16, how old are you now?
This team, I'm about to hit 40 very soon, sir. So
Oh
I've
wow,
been working at this for quite some time. I mean,
that's some time, yes.
as you can see,
Right. So
when I started, I had more hair, but now,
so
now,
how come you're a hairstylist and you
oh,
if
you
you
don't like
don't
my
mind
style? No,
answering
no,
this
no.
question?
You have to be clean. I want
Right.
my customers to look at a very clean, head. So, it's like the Buddhist monks. I have to let the energy come in
Right.
from the heavens.
All right, and what would you think about my hair?
It's perfect. I would let it grow a little bit longer. Get some more on the back and on the top.
Thank
Definitely.
you so much. Thank you. Thank you for
Hey,
joining
it's
me.
been
Thank you
really
so much.
fun, sir.
All right. Bye bye.
Thank you for having me.